Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. So I am here with a weekly wax roundup. This might be going up on Friday, and if it is, happy Fragrance Friday. If it's going up on another day, I hope you're having a fragrant day. I was gonna try to make that into like a funny sentence, but I don't know. I'm getting attacked by the box. This is 2 weeks worth. And I even have a side pile. So we've been doing some warming. I'm gonna start with Scentsy and probably non-wax because I do have some oils in here. I'm once again going to attempt to put timestamps down below of when I talk about things. So when I'm talking about like Scentsy and non-Scentsy, I'll put that below so that you guys know about it. But I'm probably gonna try to talk about non-wax Scentsy items first, which here's one right off the bat. I went through some cotton cleanups. I took Hannah Blazon's advice, and I have a picture I'm gonna actually post to my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, it's Scents with Ashley P. Hannah talked about putting things like containers or, you know, whatever fits your fancy around your house and putting cotton cleanups inside. And I had this old, it's not really that old. I have this candle holder that was like a big bowl shape, which I like to put out my candles by like swirling the wax to dip the wicks kind of. And I realized that holder just did not work out for that method because the bowl was too big, like the candle would really roll around. So I actually ended up putting it next to one of my warmers and filled it with cotton cleanups. So I finished up this one of cotton cleanups. Did cotton cleanups come back in stock? I think that when I'm filming this tomorrow, they're supposed to come back. So like the 15th. We'll see if they actually did or if they've already sold out by the time this video goes up, because cotton cleanups, they just can't keep them in stock. People are buying them up like crazy, and I'm guilty. I have like 2 sets in my club, in like 2 different clubs. Like I have plenty coming to me. So I'm part of the problem, I guess, but they're amazing. Every time I use them, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are awesome. And then I'm kind of like hoarding like mentality, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should use them. And then I use one and I'm like, oh my God, these are amazing. So like, it's just that cycle. So I'm so happy that they're coming back, or regardless, if they didn't officially get them restocked or they're already sold out, you can always get them through Scentsy Club. So that is my spiel on the cotton cleanups. Okay, do I have any other, oh, we got an oil down here. I'm trying to find all those. I can't believe I didn't do this last week. I was like, it won't be that bad. Now I know why people dig through their bins. Okay, let's start with oils. I think I pulled them all out. So I did some coconut sugar. I don't know, is this staying around for the fall winter? I think it might be. This is an awesome oil, especially if you're a coconut fan. It's literally like coconut, but also has like sweet sugar with it. I like to do this when I do my other coconut waxes because it gives a little bit of a different coconut vibe. It's kind of like a creamy sweet coconut. So I think it really helps all the other coconuts personally. So I really enjoyed that one. I really just went out and bought the big bottle because I didn't have a tester of it and it had coconut. I had to have it. I also went through some, I didn't finish any of these. I worked on some orange strawberry melon. I think this one is potentially going away. It's gotta be, right? This is really just like orange, strawberry, and melon. I did this when I was doing maybe like a melony scent one day, a strawberry scent, I don't know, maybe oh snapdragon, I don't know. I was just in the mood for this, and I've been trying to be better about working on my oils, so I did that one. It's really nice. Probably not gonna buy like a full bottle of it, but I really enjoyed it and I'm gonna keep using it. It's not finished. I have from the summer collection Totally Tropical. this one is like melony as well. Yeah, it's kind of like heavier on almost more like acidic fruits. It's good. So I did that to kind of bump up the fragrance as well. I worked on some Seaside Lily. I'm pretty sure this one's going away for fall winter, and I don't like this one. It smells like, I think it smells like aquatic or like wet. And then the diffuser's already like that wet smell. I feel like it makes it smell in a way I don't want it to. So I've been kind of using this in like my diffuser, just like overnights kind of. And I think I'm gonna leave it out for that purpose because I don't necessarily care to like keep it around particularly. And then I did this one in the bedroom diffuser overnight last night. It's Sweet Eucalyptus Lime, because I've just been like not feeling the best. And I thought this eucalyptus might give me, you know, some healing properties. That sounds so dumb. But really, I do get like the sweetness and also the lime in this. But it was like the most eucalyptus-y thing I had. So I was giving it a shot, okay? I wouldn't say that if you're sick, it's gonna make you better. But I think it was just my peace of mind, you know. Went through Hibiscus Pineapple Pods. This really isn't my favorite scent. And I have a wallflower. Jeez Louise. I have a fragrance flower. Cincy. I have a fragrance flower. And it's crap. It's on the bottom. I am a little bit nervous that it might be in Hibiscus Pineapple, or worst case, it might be in Watermelon Tangerine. The fragrance flowers typically aren't the same power, so even if it is in Hibiscus Pineapple, it probably won't be so bad. But this is just like body care-esque to me. I don't know. I think it's the hibiscus does something, and I feel like I like other Hibiscus Pineapple things, but this one just wasn't doing it for me. So I'm not entirely sure what the difference was there. But if I do have that fragrance flower, I feel like I need to use it before the end of summer. And if it's in Hibiscus Pineapple, I might be pulling out and being like, but it's fine. I'll still use it. Okay, do I have any other non-wax? I'm gonna try and like take out the wax. I have so many flippin' clams, you guys. Oh, okay, no, we'll talk about that next. I really did not think the bin was this full. But here we are. It's really full. I have like 2 giant stacks. OMG. Okay. Okay. Let's put this on the ground for a sec and talk about this wax. So first, I want to talk about the August scent of the month, which is Vanilla Blackberry. I used like half-ish. I cut this with a plastic knife, so it's a little bit jacked up. I used like half-ish in my work warmer today because it was kind of rainy and giving me like a little bit fall vibes. So I wanted to do something a little bit, you know, different. And so I did this, which I just got my whiff box yesterday. It's blackberry, amber, and vanilla. And it says it's in the fruity category. It reminds me of something so much. Like the first sniff, I'm like, gosh, what does this remind me of? And I've gone all day just like back and forth on what it makes me think of. Gosh, I'm gonna continue to smell it. When I have my full bar, I might be able to give like a better, like compare more. But here's what I'm thinking. It kind of reminds me of Halloween Town from last year's Harvest collection, slightly. It also kind of gives me Winterberry apple tea vibes in a way. I don't know. All day I was like, gosh, what is this? Yeah, I don't know. It smells so familiar though for some reason. But I just can't put my finger on what it is. Now I feel like I've smelled it too much and I'm like, I can't smell it. But I do remember thinking at work today, like every time I kind of like really sat down and thought about it, like I'd get up and like when I was in the bathroom away from it, I'd be like thinking, then I'd go back to my desk and I was like thinking some more. I was thinking at one point, like it kind of reminds me of winterberry apple tea, but like the fall version, like fall berry apple tea. And I don't know if that's just like in my head, so now I can't get it out because it kind of doesn't feel right. But I feel like kind of like that, like winterberry apple tea. It's definitely like blackberry though, but it has like the sweetness from the vanilla, and I think the amber just does a little bit of something to it. Doesn't make it like too tart, but it definitely is tart. So for some reason, I don't have a Halloween Town bar to smell, but for some reason, it's making me think of that, even though I don't have that bar to smell, so I could be totally wrong. But that's like one of the things that came to my head. I'm kind of leaning towards winterberry apple tea. I think you should try this. As soon as I get my kit, I will definitely be including samples of this in my Happy Meal because I think everyone needs to smell this. To me, I think this is going to be an awesome transition into fall and even like throughout fall. Maybe as it gets colder, no, but like when it starts getting less humid into like when it starts to really cool off, I think this is gonna be awesome. So the kits are supposed to ship tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have mine soon. Okay, let's maybe talk about these two bricks I'm working on first. Red Pear and Pomegranate, my arch nemesis. This is like the one brick that I'm like, dang, I wish I didn't have this in a brick. And I know so many people would like fight me for this brick. I'm sorry, because it's just not my favorite, and I know so many people love it. But I'm making some decent progress on it. I have like 5 full cubes and 2/3. So we're doing okay. I've been coming around to it. However, I definitely don't love it. It's not my favorite still. I really needed that drink. I've been trying to just mix around and play around with it. I don't know. I'll get through it. I really don't want to carry it over like through the fall and winter, but I feel like I kind of have a decent amount left and I don't want to like work on it every day either. So I'm kind of conflicted. Also worked on some Arctic Kiss. Will you be able to tell? Maybe not really. This is like a little sliver that's not a full cube. So I have like maybe 6, 7, 8 cubes maybe. I cut these into 4ths, and then the bottom ones I've been cutting into just 3rds because they're kind of tinier. Don't know if you can tell that, but the big ones I cut into 4s usually. This I have no issue melting. It smells so good. I wish I would have melted this in January. I'm literally kicking myself for not doing that because every time I smell it, it makes me think of like after Christmas. Like it's not, I don't want to do cinnamon anymore. I want to do something somewhat fruity, but I don't want to do like pina colada yet. That's like literally what this makes me think of. So I have another brick of this. I have it in my club. I freaking love the scent, and it's got like somewhat of a melon base, so I've been using it. But in January, I will be going ham on this. They'll probably come up with another scent that I will want to use in January too. So, but I think that's like a perfect after Christmas, not yet spring scent. So, okay, let's go through all the clams. I hope I remember. I should not have waited this long because I probably won't remember now. So anyway, this one I'm going today, so we'll start here. It's Disney Princess True Love Awaits. This is giving me weird vibes. It's kind of giving me like showered in flowers from the Find Your Happy Wax collection, which I was okay with but didn't love. I don't even know if I want to put this in my open concept, but I don't know where I'm gonna warm it if I don't. So I have 5 cubes left, as you can see. I did 3 And actually, this warmer's not even on, so I only have 2 cubes going right now. And it's the second day. I really don't love it. I will mention, I've been trying to get better about letting my wax go for like as long as it wants to, and then changing it just to get a better idea of performance. And it just had been a really big hassle of like changing the wax every day. And like, cause now that it's summer, we're just never home at consistent times. So it wasn't like 3 months ago where I was like, okay, I'm coming home every day at 5 and then I can like change the wax and I can do X and I can do this. And like, it's just not the same anymore. So I feel like it's been getting late. Like I don't change it till 8 p.m. Then I'm like, well, I'm not going to change it tomorrow right after work because that makes no sense. Like, so I'm just trying to let my wax like live its life and then change it when I feel like I can't smell it. However, I don't know. I feel like obviously that's going to take me a while longer to get through things because of that. And I feel like I'm in a weird balance. Like I have so many I want to do in my open concept and I haven't got to anything here in my office. Like I have nothing in my pile that's half used because I need to film this video. So I don't know. I'm just kind of in a weird point with my wax. So just thought I'd mention it. I did Go-Go Mango in the open concept. It's actually going right now. It's the second day, but you can't smell it today. Yesterday it did okay. Today you can't smell it. This is, I think because I have it in body care items, it makes me think of body care. I don't know that this isn't going in my club. It's maybe like a one and done bar per year. I'll warm the rest of it. It's not a gotta have it scent. Over the cold, rainy weekend, I did some apple butter frosting from November. Hello, yellow clam. Not even that old. This is a rock star. It didn't do the absolute best in my open concept, but I feel like if I did this and maybe like burned a bakery candle or something, it would be perfect. I think because I just did this and it was like all through my open concept, but like I could have done more cubes probably in different areas to help it out, but I just wanted to see what it would do. I don't even know if I've warmed this since we've been to the new place, but I kind of wanted to see what it would do. It didn't like overperform. It was just there. But like I said, if I maybe did a candle or maybe like put an extra cube in an extra warmer or something, I think it would do better. But this is like an all-time fave. If this ever went away, it would 100% go in my club. I absolutely love it. And now, once it's fall, like I'm gonna be melting that all fall transition and into fall and probably into winter. So you'll be seeing more of it. Okay, Mahalo Coconut. I finished this bar up. This was like kind of lackluster for me. I brought a cube of it on vacation and did it in our hotel room. I was really enjoying it. I don't know if it was just being on the beach and I was having those vibes and it was smelling really good. In my open concept, it just really didn't perform. So, I don't know. I did Rainbow Sherbet. This was good. However, when I had this going, Corey kept making weird comments that it smelled weird inside. And I don't know if it was something that actually smelled weird or if he was referring to the wax, because we never found the source of what smelled weird. So I put this in my club because it is going away. However, if I get another bar of it and warm it, which probably won't be till next spring, summer, and he says the same thing, like this smells weird, but I'll probably have 2 bars by then because I'll have 2 clubs that have processed potentially. I don't exactly know. Maybe only 1. So worst case, I'll have 1 or 2 bars by then. If he still says like it smells weird in here when it's going again, I'll be like, okay, we have to get rid of it. Love Story, perfumey, not a fan. Like that was a Bring Back My Bar. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in my roundup. Bring Back My Bar from a couple rounds ago, Blackcurrant Bubbly, powerhouse. So strong. makes me want to gag a little bit. It kind of gives me nostalgic vibes because it, like, of when it was in the Bring Back My Bar, like, it makes me think of last December, kind of. Not a fave, not my club. French Kiss, Brown Sugar and Fig from Bath & Body Works. Not in my club, too perfumey. Jet Set Go. I love this. This is so good. I have recently realized, because I plugged in the Wallflower, if you like Bath & Body Works Caribbean Escape, this wax smells very similar to it. Say you didn't put this in your club and you really want to know what it smells like. It smells like Caribbean Escape from Bath & Body Works, like the Wallflower. So it's like tropical and coconutty. It smells so good. It went to my club. I went through some Bring Back My Bar Cozy Chai. I took this out of my club because I thought it was too spicy. And when I recently did it, I was like, I kind of wish I didn't take that out of my club. Like, I think because it was so, like, hot and summery when I did it, I was like, oh, this is just too much spice. And then I did it on kind of like a cooler day here, and I was like, oh, dang, I kind of liked that. So it's fine. It's whatever. I have plenty of wax. Havana Cabana. Went through 5 cubes in the open concept. This one is at the club. This is amazing. Me and Corey both love it. The first time we did it, we couldn't really smell much, but we've gotten a new thermostat since then, and so our air runs differently. I think that was the issue. It's awesome. It's not a powerhouse, but like it's definitely present, and I very much enjoy it. I think if it was a powerhouse, the pineapple might choke you out. So I enjoy it. It's staying in the club. Candy Crave. This was a Bring Back My Bar, which I was on the fence about taking out of my club because I said it smells like Luna. Which, don't get me wrong, it does smell like Luna. But I'm keeping it in my club because I really like it. I did it in the bedroom and it's so good. It was just so good. If you missed out on it though, I really genuinely think it smells like Luna. It's just maybe like a hint sweeter. I really like it. Honeymoon Hideaway. I think I have another bar of this. I like it. I think I just have realized now that I've like kind of evaluated where my club is at and kind of these other scents that are in there, that I think I'll be okay with the one bar I have left, so that may get booted from the club. Blue Agave and Melon. I went through 4 cubes of this because I actually mixed it with Arctic Kiss. I really don't like this in the wax, actually. I had it in my club. I ended up removing it. I don't know. There's something about it that just gets me a little bit in the wrong direction. Like, I don't like it. It's almost like a syrupy or something. I don't know. I mixed it with a Arctic Kiss, which is coming back for the fall winter, FYI. I mix it with Arctic Kiss because of like the melon notes, and I think the Arctic Kiss really like lifted it up for me. I'll probably do that to finish up the rest of the bars or the cubes in the bar. But I took it out of my club. I prefer it more in like the hand soap. Even the pods, I have those going right now in one of my wall fans, and I'm just like not a super fan. Okay, next we have aloe vera and ivy. I love this. It literally smells like watermelon to me. Why is it called aloe vera and ivy? Like, I feel like people don't buy this because they're like, why would I want to smell aloe vera or ivy? It smells like watermelon, people. It's so good. I put it into my club. Mandalorian, Air of Adventure. This one was kind of different. It was like just like a fresh scent, kind of. It'll probably come out of my club. I have it in there from just the last time it processed, so I could try it. It's not gonna, I think I'm gonna take it out. Oh, Snapdragon. This was new for this fall winter. Juicy, juicy bar. Can you see? I really liked this when I did it, when the spring summer bars first came out. I feel like now that I have more experience with the spring summer, because this was my first spring summer, I don't really like this anymore now. At first I was like, wow, this is such a great spring summer scent. This is definitely going in my club. Like, spring summer scents aren't going to be all that bad because I'm a fall winter person. And so I like loved it. It totally shocked me. But now that I've done these other spring summer scents, I don't really like that one as much. My Wish, this is literally like fig and marshmallow. I don't like this on its own. I actually ended up mixing it with Love Story that I showed in here earlier. That mix was bomb. Like, if I had 2 more bars of both of those, I would mix them to finish them up because they were way better together. Whatever was in them just complemented each other so well. I really enjoyed it. Bonfire Beach, another that I was gonna put in my club. Did this on vacation, loved it on vacation, got home, did it, not giving me the same vibes. Is it because I don't live next to an ocean? Maybe. It's just almost like too sickeningly sweet now. I don't know what the deal is, but it's not gonna go in my club. Lastly, for Scentsy, Rock and Ruby Raz. This did go in my club. I think so. It's bomb and very strong. Non-Scentsy. Do I even want to go through this? It's not that much, but like, I feel like we've already been talking for so long. It's almost been a half hour. Let's talk really fast. We have some Wallflowers. I got to stop filming this, and as soon as I'm done, I'm going to bed. That's just it. So I have this one. I'm trying to think why it's so full or what it is. This is why. Look at this. What the heck? This is vanilla coconut. It just, the wick got totally destroyed. Oh, I'm so mad about this. I'll probably end up just pulling out the wick and I'll pull out the wick and dump the rest of this into like a reed diffuser. Hibiscus Paradise. This was pink hibiscus, juicy guava, sun-kissed coconut. This was okay. I feel like at the end, this one really didn't smell like much. Yeah, no. It just kind of like dudded out. This one smelled the whole way through though. This is Bergamot Waters. Lexi. Gets me every time. This one also started to get a funky wick. This one was really good though. I feel like it really performed the whole time. It was very, very good. Would repurchase. I'll probably just put Scentsy Wallflowers Vendor Wax because this might be a hodgepodge. Okay, maybe let's do these 2 retail first. I have Sensationals Ice Cream Shop and Better Homes and Gardens Sugared Melon Kiwi. I'm not like, none of the Walmart wax like has been wowing me. I like fall winter better from them. Wouldn't repurchase either of those. We have Melted Mousse Bomb Pop, which I did on the 4th of July. And Corey didn't like it. He said it smells like Bomb Pop in here. I'm like, yeah, it does. And he's like, so we turned it off. I did 2 chopped candles. Wild Berry Jam Donut from Bath & Body Works and Pineapple Pancakes from Bath & Body Works. I liked Pineapple Pancakes more this go around than I did the first time. It was giving me very much fall vibes this time. This is my second time doing Wild Berry Jam Donut. I don't like Wild Berry Jam Donut. I really thought it was gonna be like my favorite scent of the year. Could be my least. I really, really didn't like it. I don't know why. It gave me almost like a sickeningly sweet vibe. Also, I forgot to bring them over here, but they're across the room. I crocked Raspberry Mimosa, which was amazing, and Champagne Toast, which was also amazing. But Raspberry Mimosa lasted for freaking ever. It was so crazy long lasting. Oh my gosh, I actually got through so much. What the heck? That's what I get for not doing this for 2 weeks. Okay, I have 3 brittles from Sassy Girl Aroma. I do not support this brand, but I'm going to talk about my empties. I have Disneyland. That one was okay. I have Buffy's Summer, which was similar to Disneyland. Okay. And then I had Boardwalk Taffy Type. This was like really, really good. So if I could maybe find that from someone else. Let me know who else has a Boardwalk Taffy Type. Maybe Kay's. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming because I would get that again, but not from her. Okay. I'm trying to separate. Okay, we got Rose Girls. Okay, we only have one L3, which was a loaf of 8 Crazy Nights. It was just a bitty loaf, which is blackberry jelly, fried dough, and a hint of campfire smoke. This one was like all right. It didn't throw very good. I don't know. It was just like okay. The bag really doesn't smell like much. I think, I don't know. It was just kind of a weird combo for me. And Corey said he didn't really like it either. So no real incentive for me to repurchase. I did 2 from Salt Mountain, another Bomb Pop. I literally did this and the Melted Mousse Bomb Pop on the 4th of July. You guys already know Corey was bad. I just turned it off. And I'm not overly a fan of like blueberry and cherry anyway. But I can tolerate things, but if he says turn it off, like he said turn it off, I turned it off. Like, I wasn't gonna fight it. If it was a scent I loved and he said that, I would maybe put up more resistance, but yeah. Probably my least favorite scent from this whole bin was Salt Mountain Summer Linen, which is fresh cotton, white peach, lavender, and coconut. I don't know why I even picked this up. It was straight up laundry and like so strong. It reminded me of like floral to the high heavens and laundry. Reminded me of like an old babysitter's house. Like, oh, why did I even buy that? Probably because it said coconut in it, to be honest. Okay, last we have Rose Girls. I did Flower Child, which was a floral, but more tolerable than Summer Linen. Yeah, I think I ended up mixing this with probably the Boardwalk Toffee and maybe even some Boom Boom at one point, just like to get through the little 4 squares. It was fine, not a flower person though. Raspberry Key Lime Clouds has a crap ton of notes, if you can see. This one like didn't perform very well. It was mostly just lime, which is probably like the strongest scent oil in here to begin with. But like, it was mostly just lime. And then I went through, this is kind of cheating. I emptied my Dutch Apple Cookie Land bag into one bag and I just had a few melts left in this one. So a finished bag of Dutch Apple Cookie Land, technically. There was probably like 4 cubes left in it. This is so good. I love this. This makes me think of fall and I'm so excited to melt it this fall. It's warm Dutch apple pie and cookie land. And then lastly, another mini melter bag. I'm so excited. This was Rose Girls Blueberry Muffin. I don't really like blueberry. I mixed this with everything I could think of. Like I mixed it with the red pear and pomegranate. I mixed it with some scoopables. I just mixed it every day because I was like, I'm gonna mix a cube every day until I use it up because I don't like it on its own. And if I find a good mix, great. And if I don't, great. That was just my mentality. And I used it up. If it just had more muffin and less blueberry, it'd be fine. But it was mostly blueberry and not a lot of muffin. But I got through it anyway. So this is just a heaping pile on this small table I have. So I'm gonna clean this up and put all of the official empties into my empties bin and then put all of the unused stuff back so I can continue working on it. So I will try to get better about making these weekly. This is the first time I've ever done it bi-weekly, and I never want to do this again. There was so much to go through, and I can hardly remember stuff. I know what people are saying now when they're like, I don't remember because it was so long ago. I totally agree. So I am going to get back on track to doing these weekly. so I can remember and not have so much to go through. Let me know what you guys have been going through. What is like your favorite scent for right now? I feel like we're in such a weird time period. Like I said, I want to get through my spring, summer, but I want to use up fall. I'm in such a weird like mix, and I have so much stuff like already chopped that I need to use, but I just want to pull out the fall scents. I'll be honest, I do. I really do. So what do you guys, what are you thinking right now? How are you navigating that, if you are as well? So thanks so much for watching and spending the last 35 minutes with me. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow.